How are we all today? I am so excited to be here. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes for people to get on. For the people that are watching the replay, please just hashtag replay and, follow the prompts, follow what we need to do in order to, really engage in this free challenge. This is all for you. Okay, this has happened because I was so sick of people giving money a bad name. And I know this because I used to do this. I used to think money was terrible. I used to have really bad beliefs about money. I used to wonder why money was so hard to come into my life when I hated it. And it was kind of like, we just have this wrong perception about money and it has to be changed. Hello, Andrea. Say hello when you're on. A few housekeeping things. Hey, Amanda. Excellent. Oh, you're catching me live. I know. That's why I tried to do it at this time each day, so we can get a bit of a mixture of everyone, hopefully. And the people that are working in Australia can watch on the replay and vice versa. So hello. And like I've said in the live yesterday, if you would like to be part in the draw to win one of the scholarships that we're going to give away for our Money Magnet Intensive, which is a paid group coaching course that we're really excited. Hello, Emily. We're really excited to roll out near the end. I believe it's going to be the 25th of June, but we'll confirm that later on. Then please, hey, Debbie, how you going? Then please make sure that you like, you share, you invite people in, you engage, and you do the assignments. I'm going to try to keep them reasonably small, but money is such a huge topic. I mean, it's huge, really, when you think about it. Firstly, before we start any of this, make sure that you are signed up in the emails. What we're going to do each day after my live training, actually me or Andrea will put in a post with what the actual assignments will be. Hey, Mum, with the actual assignments will be. So you'll be able to go back and you'll be able to read it. You'll be able to then comment in there, and I want a picture, I want some proof that you've done the assignment. You can just do a little picture or something like that would be great, and put it in that thread so we can keep a track of what people are doing and who's actually completing the assignments, right? I hope this is making sense. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be able to use all of that information to be able to give away the scholarships. Okay, so this first paid group coaching of Money Magnet Intensive near the end of June is going to be really exciting. This is going to expand on this. Now, if you decide you don't even want to go there and you just want to do this challenge, I'm going to say you're going to get so much out of this challenge, okay? It is going to, be an amazing shift for you if you want it to be, but you have to be willing to do the work. So I'm going to invite you to make a decision, to commit to doing these processes. Okay, this is for you. It's not for me. I already know this. I already believe this. Money does come to me easily and effortlessly. Did you see how spoiled I was yesterday? I mean, diamonds and oh my God, crazy, right? So if you are having trouble with money, if you're not understanding, more about money, if it's not coming to you easily, if you're really blocked there, then make sure you make a decision and make a commitment to follow these steps. I invite you to really understand and really take in one of the biggest languages, one of the biggest words or the blocks people can think and say is I know. And I know this because I used to say, I know this. And I found myself doing this in my course that I did last year because I've done so much law of attraction. I was like, I already know this. And I had to step back and say, stop. It's coming to me for a reason. And most of the time, let's think about these things. Most of the time, we need to actually hear, see, think, say, speak a certain truth how many times before it actually really resonates and we really become aware of it. So don't say those dreaded words of I know. I already know this. Okay, be really open, be aware and be open to receiving this information, maybe even from a different angle, and be really conscious. Hey, Olivia, be really conscious of how it's making you feel when we come up against, when I'm speaking and teaching you these concepts. Okay, so I've got some really messy notes here because I kept changing it, so bear with me. But first of all, welcome. My name's Rebecca White. I am the creator of Pure Abundance Coaching. Oh, that's okay. Together me and Andrea are doing this challenge, and we are doing the group paid group coaching course later on, and we've been doing a lot of work on this because we're both very, very passionate about money and the fact that people have to stop hating on the money if they really want it in their lives. And really, it's also about understanding what money really is, okay? So we can stop blocking it from coming in, because we really do need it. All right. If we want abundance, abundance isn't all about money. It's not, oh, it's all about money. No, of course not. But if we want abundance, let's get serious. Let's get real. You need to have money as part of having an abundant lifestyle. And when you have money, what kind of things can you do with money? Well, you can help many more people when you have more money. You can have the abundant life you really desire. It's not about being greedy. So this is what we are going to make sure that by the end of these 5 days, you now have different beliefs, you understand what money truly is, and that you are able to call it in a lot easier into your life. Okay? So first things first, what is money? Okay, so what is money? Well, what is everything? Remember the universal law of one. Everything in this whole entire universe is made up of energy. This is the foundation of the law of attraction, because the underlying cause, that didn't make sense, because the foundational universal law is the law of vibration. Okay, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, because honestly, you just got to keep hearing it. You've got to understand this. And I thought I understood it too. And then like probably 6-12 months ago, it really started to make huge sense. I've heard about this. I've heard the law of vibration. I've heard the law of attraction. I've heard the law of one. I've heard all of these universal laws, right? And I was like, yeah, I know this, but I didn't truly know and understand this. Okay, so hear it again and be really open to hearing this. Everything in this universe is energy. Okay, this universe is based on a universal law of vibration. Okay, Albert Einstein, and you can go back in this group. I do have a science behind the law of attraction video in this group, which goes back through for the logical thinkers that are kind of like, is this a bit woo-woo? The logical thinkers, go back and watch that video, okay? Because everything in this universe is made up of energy. And the weird, or not weird, but the wonderful and enlightening thing about this is that the energy that it is made up from is the exact same energy in every single thing on this, in and around and on and in everything in the universe. Okay? So really take that in, understand it. So I'm made up of the same energy as you are. This computer is made up of the same energy as you. This water bottle and this water is made up of the same energy. It's the exact same energy. When you get it down to the atom and you look inside, okay, it's got to be, this is an atom really expanded, okay? There's little tiny bits of energy just zapping around. And that energy is the exact same energy that the stars are made from, that the earth is made from, that every single thing in this universe is made from. That's where the universal law of one comes in. Because if we're all made up of the same energy, we are all connected. But when it comes to money, this means that money too is just simply energy. It is energy vibrating at a different frequency. It may not have a conscious mind like we have, but it is still energy. Okay, so it may appear different through our eyes and through what we actually can perceive, which is only a really small, minute amount of things anyway. Let's face it, we're already human. Okay, but it is energy. It is an energy field, just like a human is an energy field. So money is energy, and it's the same type of energy as exactly the same type of energy as what we are, but it is vibrating at a different frequency. Okay, so when you say, or when we have the beliefs, or we think that money's hard to come by, money's the root of all evil, money's a bad thing, you don't want to have too much money, you're greedy, what do you think that does to the energy of money? What do you think those types of beliefs and those types of programming, which unfortunately most of us sort of grew up with? I know my mum always used to say, money doesn't grow on trees, we can't afford this, and at the time maybe she didn't understand this. And I grew up, with a very limited amount of money, so I understand this, right? But what do you think that type of thinking, those types of words, those types of beliefs will do to money? Knowing now that we are all the same thing, and so we're attracting like attracts like. So if we believe and we say money is the root of all evil, but I want more of it. It's like saying, hey, you want to go on a date with me, but I believe you're the root of all evil, but I still want to go on a date with you. Would you really? Like, honestly, you're going to be repelling it. It's going to push it away. Okay, so that's what money is, and that's the understanding. That's what we need to understand what money is. Money is simply just energy. Okay, so it has ears. It can hear you. It's like it has ears and it can hear you, but it's just the energy. Remember, the law of attraction states that like attracts like. Okay, that all it simply does is match vibrations. So if your vibration is that you want more money, which is quite repelling anyway, the word want, but you need more money, that you hate money because money is so hard to come by, that money is evil, it ain't going to come into your life. So start to firstly understand why money may not be appearing in your life right now. These types of things come up. Do you find yourself saying, I want more, I need more, money's a bad thing? Do you look at someone that's got a lot of money and go, they must be a bad person because they've got a lot of money, or, oh my God, they must be greedy, or they're so arrogant because they've got more money? I mean, do you do that? Because I know I used to. I mean, let's be honest here that we're in this group, we're in this challenge to get a new perception about money and to start to become a money magnet. And if we're going to do that, we have to understand what money is. It is just a form of exchange. Okay, many, 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 many years ago, probably thousands, I don't know, they probably had like chickens and cows as a form of exchange. And now we have coins, we have notes, we have money, we have cards, you know, that type of thing. It's just a form of exchange. Okay, so don't criminalize it. Understand that it's just energy like us, and really it's what we put the meaning behind it that is actually what we don't like for some people. So again, this is a really big concept, so I'll just touch on it, but there are going to be some people that use money in a bad way. There are going to be some people that give money a bad name. Just like anything, just like any people out there, you know, there are going to be good and there's going to be bad. That's the law, the world we live in, okay? The universal law of polarity. We need that as well. So don't, you know, it's not like don't put all of money into one basket. Understand that some people can use money for good, some people can use money for bad, and it's not money's fault. It's not the actual money's fault. It's the people and what they want to, the meaning and what they want to do with it behind the money, okay? So money is not evil. That is definitely a big thing. Money is just energy. It may not have a conscious mind like us, but it is still consciousness because it is still universal energy, okay, just like we are. So understand that. Treat it with the respect that it deserves. Understand that it's okay to want money. It's okay to want money, because when we think about why we really want money, let's get serious about this too. It's not the actual money that we want. It's not like we can get dressed with money, right? We want what money can buy us. We want what money can give us. We want the freedom. We want the time. We want to be able to retire our partners. We want to go on holidays. We want to feel less stressed. We don't want to feel like we have to work in these jobs that we hate just for this little amount of money that we just go and have to, you know, spend it on bills all the time. Okay, so that's what we want. We don't actually want money. We want what money can buy us. That's our why to what we are going to manifest. Okay, so we need to kind of understand these things about money before we really start to bring it into our lives. I hope this is making sense. Say yes if you agree. Okay, say no, say yes if you agree, and tell me, is this the first time you've heard this type of concept about money? Because I really want to know. Okay, so write the comments. Is this the first time you've heard that money is just energy? It is just like us, but it is vibrating at a different frequency. It is consciousness, but it does not have its own conscious mind. Okay, it can hear you because it matches vibrations. So you can call it in. Excellent. Thanks, Emily. Okay. So we need to stop. We need to decriminalize it. We need to stop making it a bad thing. Remember, like attracts like. So if you believe it's bad, it's not going to come to you. Okay. So now the first thing, I'm just going to check my notes here because I've written so many. It's not your first time. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Great. All right. So we need to allow these truths and these awareness in. We need to bring it. So don't say, I know. Still listen in, be really open and curious. We need to have a growth mindset, right? We need to be open to everything. If you pick up one amazing aha moment out of these 5 days, it'll be totally worth it. Okay, so make sure you listen in. So the biggest growth killer is I know. So don't say, I already know this, I've heard this before. Just really listen in, see if there's any other thing you need to hear, because there's going to be something, I guarantee you. Okay, so also we need to think about how much money would you like to manifest in the next 5 days. Let's give ourselves a little goal. Okay, let's give ourselves a little goal for 5 days. Make sure that it feels good to you. And for example, if you've never manifested $1,000 in a week before, then don't go for something that's way out there. If you go, I want to manifest $50,000, obviously you're going to feel very uncomfortable with that, and the energy is not going to match if you've never manifested that before. If that's something you've manifested before, then, you know, cool, go for it. So I want you to go with something that you've manifested before. It might be just slightly bigger. Or you can even just ask the universe, I want to see if this really works. Okay, I'm going to give you to the end of 5 days to show me that money comes to me when I believe and I love it, and I love, you know, and I believe it comes to me. So just give me any type of money windfall or any type of money to come to me in any type of way. Don't worry about the how, just ask and release. Okay, that's another way you can do this. You don't have to put a complete money amount on there. But if you want to say, okay, I've manifested $800 before in a week, but I've never manifested 1,000, so I'm going to stretch myself just a little bit because I know that that is, I'm aware that that is possible, and I don't have too many scratchy beliefs about manifesting $1,000, then go for that. Okay, so write in, what do you want to manifest? I'm going to invite you right now to make a decision on what you want to manifest. You pick an amount that's just a little bit stretched past what you've ever done before. Or B, you say, okay, universal intelligence, I want to manifest the money in this 5 days. I want to become a money magnet. So I'm going to release it out to you, and I want to see proof that money comes to me easily. And it could be any type of winnings, and or any type of money. It doesn't have to be winnings. It could be a pay rise. We don't want to tell the universe how it comes to us. That's up to universal intelligence, okay, divine intelligence. Because remember, divine intelligence can see everything. We can only see a very limited amount of things, okay? $1,500 to pay a bill, great, okay. And if your normal sort of income is around that or close to that and you want more, that's a good amount. Great, Debbie, thank you. So remember, we need to engage. So tell me what it is you want to do. Okay, to how it comes to me. Excellent. And how much it comes to you, Melissa. Awesome. Okay, so I don't want you to get, if it starts to feel scratchy, if you go, oh, I really want this amount, but I don't believe I can do it, don't go for that amount. We need to believe it's possible. You need to understand that everything's energy, and that when you ask, it is given. It is always given. It's just that it takes time from the energy world to come into the physical world. Watch the video of the science behind the law of attraction in this group. I'm sure you can put it up the top and find it, because that's going, especially if you've never done this before, or you've got a logical mind and you're kind of going, oh, this is a bit woo-woo, I want to understand it, because it will explain the science behind the law of attraction. And for me, when I understood this, it all clicked, because it's not just woo-woo, there's actual scientific evidence of how this works, okay? So there you go. That's what you need to do first. Get clear on what you want. Make a decision. I invite you to make a decision right now. Just make a decision. How much do you want to make? Put it out there to the universe. Ask for it, and then leave it. Okay? Get clear on why you want it. So if it is a certain amount of money, just like Debbie put on there, $1,500. I'm 50 and my job is awesome. Oh, okay. So you don't need to get it from your job. Who said you need to get it from your job? Just put it out there to the universe. We don't worry about the how. We just put it out there. Okay? So get clear on what you want. Now check out why. Okay, decision is done. Excellent, Olivia. Check out why you would like that amount of money. Debbie put it really nicely, $1,500 to pay a bill. Excellent. What is that going to do for you? Is that going to take the pressure off you? Is that going to, is that going to make you feel better about paying your bills? Is that going to, how is that going to affect your life? What can that money do for you? Useful phrases to help increase now. What we also are going to do, so I want you to get clear on the amount you want. I want you to get clear on why you would like that amount. What is it going to do for you to get that amount? How are you going to feel if you manifest that amount in 5 days? Are you going to feel empowered? Are you going to feel amazing? Are you going to feel like, yes? And if it takes 6 days, are you still going to feel great? Do you believe? Do you have faith? Do you have trust? Do you understand that everything in this whole universe is energy, and that when you ask, it is truly given? Do you understand that? I'm going to tell you a couple of books in this challenge. Now, when I do the paid group coaching, there's going to be a whole lot of resources in there. But in this challenge, I want to tell you a couple of books that have really changed my life, okay? One of them was E Squared. Now, if you're new to manifesting, E Squared is really great. Obviously, everyone's heard about The Secret. go with that as well. So these are a couple of books to maybe, just to listen to or to read. Really great. We don't really have to take it from our Bali fund. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's a really good why. Excellent. And what is that going to help you to feel like you understand this more, feel like you can trust it more when you manifest that money? Okay, because it's all about the faith and the trust as well. Okay, so we need to think about the why, think about how it's going to make us feel, get very clear on that. Because remember, it's all about the feelings and the emotions that we attach to it. Okay, and when we actually go into our processes through the next days, there's going to be some processes where we get more into the emotions and the feelings about what we want to manifest. Okay, so start to get clear on that. Why do you want that money? What's it going to do for you? How much is it? Those are the steps there. The takeaway from this day, you need to tell me the takeaway from this day also and how much you'd like to get. Pay for renos. Excellent. I'm open to all the money coming my way. Thank you. That's a great one, Emily. Well done. The daily challenge for today, day 1, is going to be to create a money mantra. Okay, so a new money belief, a new mantra. This is going to be to help you. A mantra is a useful phrase to help you increase your prosperity. It's a word or a sound or a phrase. We're going to make up your own phrase. Okay, so I've written down some here that you can use. If you can't make up your own and you love one of these and it's resonating with you and it feels good, remember it's about the feeling with manifestation as well. Okay, if it feels good and you want to use one of these, absolutely use one. Okay, this is the daily task, the day 1 task. I'm trying to keep it pretty simple, okay? Firstly, the first one I've written down here is I always have money. What a great mantra. I always have money. I am a money magnet, of course. Money flows to me easily. Money is always on its way to my account. That's a great one. Great mantras there. Love them. Another one could be I am making more money every day. I am debt-free, if that's one of your goals. If it feels good. If you say I am debt-free and you're $500,000 in debt and you're going, it's not going to feel good, don't make that your mantra. Okay? Do not make that your mantra. Your mantra has to feel good because we are going to build on that. Okay, it has to feel like you believe it. It has to feel like it is possible. Okay, abundance is my birthright. That's another one you could use. Money making opportunities always come my way. That's another one. I will tell you books at the end. Yep. Prosperity flows to me. Okay, money comes to me in avalanches of abundance. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities on a continuous basis from many sources. Yes, E Squared. That's a great one to start with. I loved that book because it gave little experiments in there that you're able to actually do yourself when you're new to manifesting. Okay, so there's some mantras you may want to use. You want to expand on them. You want to create your own. If you can create your own, it is very powerful. And the assignment's going to be to write out your money mantra 55 times. I actually muscle tested it, and that's what came up. And Andrea did a 55 challenge a while ago, and I was like, that's what come up, so that's what we're going with. So you have to write it out 55 times. I'm going to have a worksheet that we're going to be able to send you in to be able to use that for your journal for your 55 times. Now, I invite you to do this at least once and feel good when you're doing it. It's all about the feeling when you're writing it. Actually write it out. That would be good, not typing it. Write it out, okay? But if you want more to change, okay, that'd be great. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew will put the link to E Squared under the units of this group. We might put a few of the books that I really love and that we want people to be able to read in that, because there's quite a few other ones like Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks, which is a foundational book as well. Okay, so that will be in there for you guys. Now I lost what I was up to. So those are the mantras. We're going to say them. We're going to write them out 55 times, read them out, speak them out, feel them, put them out there, write it out there 55 times. Now, if you want to manifest quickly, you need to do more of the work. So you might want to do this every single day for 5 days. You might love to do it and you might feel really great when you're doing it, and you write it every day for 30 days. Okay, this does not have to stop with 5 days. These are processes and things that you can use every single day of your life if you choose. Now, the other thing about manifesting that I will let you become aware of is that you actually need to take some action steps. Okay, you need to take some aligned action steps, some things that inspire you, and you need to actually physically take the steps. Not just speak them, not just feel them, not just visualize all the time, not just meditate and all of those wonderful things, which is part of it. You need to actually take the steps as well. So be aware of that. If you're not willing to make the decisions and take some action steps, then you're probably not going to be successful. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to put it out there. Right? If you want to be successful with money, if you want to become a money magnet, I'm going to tell you the truth right now. You need to do some action steps, because these programs that we've got in our subconscious mind, these energies that we're sending out, are probably not doing it for you. How can you tell if you've got some limiting subconscious beliefs? How can you tell if your money blueprint, or if you have real trouble with money? I can tell you right now, there's an easy way to tell. Check your bank account. There you go. If you have lots of money and it comes to you and you're not stressed about money, then I tell you, you don't need this challenge. It's great. You believe and you understand what money truly is, and it comes to you easily, and that's amazing. Go for it. If you've got an amazing bank account and the money keeps coming to you, then you don't need this challenge. But if you're having trouble and you're thinking, oh, how am I going to pay this bill? And every time you look in your purse, you're really worried and you're like, oh my God, I'm stressed out, then you need this challenge. Okay? So that's going to be your day one assignment. The other quick couple of tips I'm going to give you for day one is, if you haven't already registered, we're going to put a link up on that post to register, because you're going to get some giveaways, some PDFs and some actual worksheets with this challenge, and you want to register. So be aware of that. But the other tips I'm going to give you is, in the pre-challenge worksheet, it is to maybe clear out your wallet. See how your wallet feels. Clean it out. We need to declutter. That's part of manifestation. So declutter your purse, declutter your wallet, declutter your handbag. You know, if you want to declutter the office that you're working in because you want to create more clients, that's a great thing as well. I want you to, this whole week, every single time you look in your purse, I want you to feel good. And every single time you pay a bill, whether it's online, I want you to say thank you. Thank you for the money to be able to pay this bill. Not everyone gets to pay bills. Okay, every time money comes to you, every time there's a little tiny win, even if it's $2 on a scratchy ticket, okay, I want you to celebrate the energy and know that, hey, money, I do win money. Money does come to me. I celebrate every single little thing. Okay, so these are the types of little shifts you're going to have to make this week. Become aware of that. Okay, understand that these little tiny things like cleaning out your wallet, every time you look at your wallet, it gives you a bad feeling, treat yourself to a new one. Okay, it doesn't have to be expensive. Treat yourself to a new purse, a new wallet that makes you feel good and makes you feel abundant. Because every time you go in there, I want you to feel the feelings that money comes to you easily, that you're abundant. Every time you pay a bill, I want you to go, yes, thank you, I get to pay this bill. That's amazing. Okay, we get to choose what emotions we attach and what thoughts we think. So every time we pay a bill, if we go, oh my God, I've got to pay this bill, I hate paying bills, money just goes out all the time, it never comes in, what do you think is going to happen? That's what's going to happen. Like attracts like. Whereas every time we pay a bill, we go, yes, I love it that I've got enough money to pay this. My credit card's always paid. I feel great that my credit card's paid. You know, and you celebrate and you rejoice in that energy. What do you think the universe is going to do? It's going to give you more money to pay more bills, right? It could be that simple. It doesn't have to be hard. Okay, it's about your frequency. It's about your vibration. It's about understanding how energy really works. Remember, the universal law of attraction, okay, is underlying universal law to that is the universal law of vibration. The universal law of attraction states like attracts like. Okay, you want anything in your life, you've just got to match it with the same energy. So you've got to start matching it with the energy of money. You've got to start loving money. You've got to start, saying thank you to money, saying yes, I love money and money loves me. That's a great mantra, actually. Okay, so that's what I need you to do for this day one. I hope that is clear. Tell me if you've ever heard any of these concepts. I want to comment on here, replay, comment on here. Yes, if you've ever heard these concepts, if you've ever done anything like this before, I want to hear about this because it's going to make a huge difference. I've got a schedule of what I want to do for the 5 days, but we might be able to add some things in or take some things out if it's something that you guys are already aware of. Start to really think about, how do you feel when you're paying bills, when your money's coming in? Are you really grateful for it? Are you feeling good about it? Is your purse looking good? Is your wallet looking good? And then those steps you need to do. So get clear on what you want to manifest. Write it out if you need to. Understand why you want to manifest it. Excellent. There you go. That is crazy. That's amazing. That is crazy, Christy. Well done. That's a great manifestation. Celebrate that. Okay, celebrate every manifestation. Excellent. Pick your money mantra. Comment on the post that we're going to post soon. There's going to be a couple of little steps to take and what your assignment's going to be, so I'll make it very clear. And comment on there and actually put in there your completed, excellent, and put in there your completed assignment in there. There is going to be, I'll make up a tab with some of these books and everything that we really love and that I love to, I need to, tell you all about it, because it's great foundations for understanding this. And I can tell you right now, you can never hear enough about it. I still listen to books every single day. I still do personal development every single day. I still do energy work on myself every single day. Okay, that is not something that we ever stop. We are always growing and expanding. So I love money and money loves me. Yes. I'm going to muscle test. Yes, it does. For me, it does. I can muscle test for you guys. So this is kind of a really good basis for how to become a money magnet. You need to understand these things and pick up on yourself when you're saying, I can't afford this. Pick up on the languaging. We're going to go more into languaging in the next couple of days, but to start to be aware of this stuff. Okay? You've never tried them? Okay. So this is the other thing that I have to be clear with you guys. I understand this because it's really, I'm very busy and I like to do challenges myself. I like to do processes myself. But if you don't do the work, you won't get the results. You really won't. Make sure you register in my email for my emails, because you will get handouts for that. But if you don't do the work, you will not get the results. So make a decision. Make a decision for yourself right now that you are going to do the work and you are going to do the challenge. Seriously. Imagine what could happen in 5 days if you did the work every single day. Imagine the shifts you are going to feel if you did these things every single day. Hey, Ramona, I've got a free session with you tomorrow, haven't we? Excellent. PM me about that as well, Ramona. So for those of you that are looking, that are excited about this challenge, tell more people about it. Ramona's booked a free mini session for my one-on-one coaching, which you can do from my website as well, which is even more extended. That's more about the energy and changing the frequency of vibration right then and there. It's amazing. Emily's done that, and it's been a great thing for people to do as well. That's like for people that are running a shift really quickly and just go, I've done this work for so many, how long, and I want to get there now. Let's change the energy, let's move, and they're willing to invest in themselves even more. So thanks, Ramona. I'll speak to you tomorrow. So are we clear on what we need to do for this challenge? Yeah, I clicked this week because David's working afternoon shift as well. Okay, so just a couple of things, and I'm going to post this again, okay? 55 times the same mantra. Yes, pick a mantra 55 times, write it out. Get onto my email list, because we've actually made up a little journal for you guys for this. Every single day we're going to have a little PDF or something for you guys to actually download and use. Okay, so it's not just a spammy sort of stuff that we're going to send out to you. It's actually going to be very useful for this challenge and for future stuff as well, and also to be in this, in knowing all what's going on. And also there's going to be a huge, like I said, there's going to be 3 scholarships to win. There's also going to be huge discounts on the paid group that's coming in the end of June. And I mean, I've even been told by a few coaches, don't do it so cheap, but it's my first one and I want to give it to you guys. A lot of you guys are very loyal, been in this group for a long time, and I want to give it to you guys very, very reasonable. I am money. Excellent. So be aware of all of those things and look out for that post that we're going to post in this group. Share this challenge with your friends. Get everyone else involved, because the more people we get in here, the more energy that we get to bring into this manifesting energy, it's going to actually help. And if you're watching the replay, just say replay. Tell us, if you've heard this stuff before, if this is something you've done before, and if you've heard about it but you've never done it, then I invite you to do it now. Okay, what's holding you back? What are you procrastinating on? What are you self-sabotaging from? Okay, start to get really open and curious to what emotions are coming up, what blockages are coming up through this challenge, because those are your limiting beliefs. That's a little secret for you. If you go, I want to do this, but I don't have the time, that's a belief. It's no such thing as time management, it's choice management. Okay, so you can change that. You can change anything. Remember the universal law of vibration, the universal law of attraction. basically, I wrote this down as well. The universal law of abundance. Remember how powerful you really are. Okay, really start to comprehend how powerful you are. You are made up of the same energy as the stars, the moon, everything in this whole entire universe. If you want to bring something into your life, all you need to do is call it in and match that vibration. Okay? That might take action steps to match the vibration, but that's all you need to do, and you are so powerful you can do that. I know you can do that. I have faith, I have trust, I believe, I know. It's even more than a belief, it's a knowing. So get to this understanding, this energy, and I tell you what, there's going to be nothing that's going to stop you. I guarantee there will be nothing that will stop you. There it is, day one. I hope I have gone through everything. I wrote out heaps of notes, and knowing is powerful. Yes, money manifesting is a skill and everyone can learn it. That is a great one. It is a practice. You need to continue to practice this, okay? It's something that we need to practice on a daily basis. So do the work, okay? Do the work. I am inviting you to make a transformational shift this week and do the work, okay? So you will be amazed at what you can create, because we are at the core of our being, at the essence of who we are creators. We are on the cusp and the leading edge of being able to manifest anything we want. We can manifest more than spirit world. Okay, that's actually why we come here to do. We came here to manifest. We came here to empower ourselves, to understand all of these wonderful, amazing concepts, and to be the most powerful, the most highest self that we can possibly be. And I'm going to invite you this week to get there with me, with the group, with the tribe. Invite more people in, get the energy in there, because this is going to be an exciting week. So get excited, guys. Look out for that post and make sure you register. Have an amazing day. I really hope that this has enlightened you in some way, even if it's one extra thing it could change your life. If you've had an aha moment, tell me about it. If you understand now that money, you can call in money, that it hears you, that it is consciousness, just like we are. It may not have its own consciousness, but it is exactly the same energy, and we can call that in. We are the creators, exactly. So powerful once we really understand that concept. We create every single thing in our world. And we're going to be able to create the money magnet energy that you need to be able to call it in a lot easier. Okay? Have faith, have trust, believe, do the work, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.